Business leaders in the north of Scotland say proposals to reduce the speed limit on single carriage roads from 60 to 50 miles per hour could disadvantage rural communities. The Scottish Government agency Transport Scotland is currently analysing thousands of responses to a public consultation on the plans. But some say a speed reduction could cause more frustration for drivers and suggest work should be done to improve the roads instead. Ailey Davis reports.
Accidents on Scotland's roads are a big safety concern. The Scottish Government is looking at lowering the speed limit on some roads in a bid to cut the number of crashes and injuries. But chambers of commerce across the Highlands and Moray are worried about the impact of such a move.
The Scottish Government put this out to proposal and they sort of act as if single carriageway roads are small little roads that people don't use much. But in the Highlands, it is the A9, it's the A96, it's all the main roads to Caithness. So it's our main arterial routes. And taking the speed down from 60 to 50, we don't believe would actually achieve their aim of causing less accidents. We think driver frustration would then creep up and, if anything, accidents would get worse.
These proposals are currently being looked at by Transport Scotland as they analyse responses to the consultation. But here in the Highlands, there's mixed views.
It depends where that is. If it's the rural roads where there's no other traffic or very little traffic, I think when it comes into nearer towns and going through villages and stuff like that, yes, I would agree with that.
It's certainly not a bad thing. I think there's a lot of traffic on the roads, especially at this time of year, so I think dropping it to 50 would potentially help a lot of the accidents that are happening.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea. Anything that's going to bring the accident rates down, it's got to be a good thing.
The roads are too slow as it is. I think 60 mile an hour is fair enough. If everybody would do 60 mile an hour, the roads would be a lot safer.
Driving long distances, especially in the Highlands, takes time, and some residents are worried that lowering the speed limit will make journeys even longer.
Here in the Highlands, we are absolutely dependent on our private motor vehicles to get from A to B, on public service vehicles, etc., etc. Quite clearly, by reducing a limit from 60 to 50, it's going to greatly increase journey times, it's going to increase frustration, and frustration is what leads to road accidents.
Transport Scotland say they're committed to making Scotland's roads the safest in the world by 2030, and the proposed speed limit changes are aimed at saving lives and reducing serious injuries. A decision on whether to reduce speed limits is yet to be made, but in the meantime, the issue is likely to continue to provoke debate. Ailey Davis reporting Scotland, Inverness.